really quickly. So first off, our keynote speaker was amazing. It occurs to me as I'm standing up here that that all three of our honorees are such a great example of what we're doing right. Because our three honorees were on a bill. They cut across party lines, they cut across county lines, they cut across ethnic lines. We're doing something right. We may not have it all, and I thank you for pointing that, for making me think about that in a different way. So thank you very much. And I do know we have one more award, and I'm super excited. I didn't just take the mic, I promise. And I'm really excited about this. I did not work particularly with this coalition. Cindy has done a great job with that, but this coalition means a lot to me because I spent a lot of time in Asbury Park about 15 years ago, and I always looked at it as it made me sad because it was always a place that had such great potential and no one was doing anything about it. And I was just there like 2 days ago, and the difference is amazing. And the reason for that difference is because of coalitions of residents that decided it was important to invest. And that investment starts with economic development and all the rest of that stuff, but now it's about making it a place that people want to come to and that the people who live there can easily get around and to expand that mobility choice. So I am really happy to be able to give the Advocate of the Year local level to the Asbury Park Complete Streets Coalition for their successful advocacy for the NJBWC proposed road diet for Route 71 and Main Street in Asbury Park. And if anyone has ever tried to successfully advocate for a road diet, you know exactly how hard that can be. Their efforts have not only changed the City Council's vote for a better Main Street, but it triggered a change in culture in this iconic city that has resulted in newer and safer street infrastructure, bike share, and the hiring of the city's first transportation manager, all with the goal of making Asbury Park a more livable city. The Asbury Park Complete Streets Coalition set an example for local advocates throughout the state. They really have created a blueprint. My notes here say that Doug McQueen and Pam Lamberton are accepting this award, but it is a huge group that did that, and I'm so excited that more of the coalition is here to accept that award, including my friend Joe.
Good morning, my name is Doug McQueen, and on behalf of the members of the Asbury Park Complete Streets Coalition, I'd like to thank Cindy Steiner and the board of the New Jersey Bike and Walk Coalition for this wonderful acknowledgement. We'd also like to thank the mayor, deputy mayor, and city council of Asbury Park for really evolving on this issue of mobility and placemaking, because these were issues that weren't really on their radar even as short as a few years ago. We appreciate their willingness to listen and their ability to learn about making better streets for everyone. But most importantly, we'd sincerely like to thank one person who's been absolutely pivotal in moving Asbury Park from mere plans to actual implementation, and that is City Transportation Manager Mike Manzella. Mike, come on down.
Woo! Hey, Mike.
If you haven't met Mike, today is your opportunity, and Mike is probably the smartest hire that Asbury Park has made in decades, and he's had such a positive impact on the city of Asbury Park. Here's just a partial quick list of some of the things that he's been able to do in a short amount of time. He helped secure the road diet on Main Street. He's adding new bike lanes. He's coordinating the bike and pedestrian master plan for the city. He helped achieve Asbury Park getting transit village status. He got Zagster Bike Share, which has already expanded and is probably going to expand again. He's got an RFP out for electric car share and electric car charging stations. He's doing a trial of back-in angled parking for bike safety. Last year he helped organize a Better Block event that included a demonstration parklet which hopefully is going to lead to probably 2 permanent parklets that will be installed in 2 different areas around the town. He's done all that while wrestling the monster that is parking management in Asbury Park. So as a coalition, we've made a lot of noise, but Mike has actually made things happen.
Yay, Mike.
Not all of our members could be here today, but we do have some of our members. Tom Froynon and Donna's here, kneeling in the front taking pictures. Joe Grillo and Pam Lamberton. I just want to say a couple comments focusing on Pam for a second because it's relevant to today's summit. In recent months, Pam's been doing a lot of work to ensure that our efforts for equitable streets work in concert with the principles of an equitable community, and that's particularly in the area of affordable housing. Asbury Park is a very diverse town in terms of age, income, and race. And too often the amenities that we advocate for as bike advocates are missing in underserved communities, as we spoke about this morning. These parts of our community have lower rates of car ownership, and they have higher rates of people who walk, bike, and take transit as their primary means of getting around. These are the neighborhoods that most need complete streets. And all too often, when those amenities do arrive, the street amenities like traffic calming, bike lanes, street trees, and good lighting are conflated with the displacing effects of gentrification. And we believe that as a neighborhood redevelops, that good street design should provide accessibility to everybody while mitigating those negative effects of gentrification. And Pam's done a lot of work to mitigate those effects through equitable, affordable housing policy, and we appreciate that. I'm so glad.
Yay, Pam.
I'm so glad that this year's summit focuses on those issues of community equity, and I'm really hoping to learn a lot and bring some of those lessons home. So thank you, appreciate it. Asbury Park is a really small shore town among a patchwork of other small shore towns. So for all the work that we've done within our borders, we haven't yet done a lot of work that focuses on spreading that network across municipal borders. So if you haven't seen already today, this afternoon we'll be hosting a session titled the Jersey Shore Complete Streets Workshop. And even if you don't come from a shore town, we invite you to join that session because it focuses on issues about crossing municipal borders and extending ideas in a region as opposed to within a municipality. Also, at lunch today, we'll be showing a short documentary about local music icon String Bean and his band, who made a commitment in the summer of 2017 to ride their bikes to all of their local gigs. It's a great little movie called Bike Rhythm, and it really captures the Jersey Shore music vibe, but it also captures the challenges of riding a bicycle in a busy shore town during the summer. And that's going to be the first private screening of that movie, so we'll hope you join us here in the auditorium here. Get your lunch, bring it on in here, and watch the movie with us. So thank you again to the New Jersey Bike and Walk Coalition, and thank you all for being here today.
Yay!